If you're trying to build an email list, automate marketing, or send smarter campaigns, ActiveCampaign is one of the most powerful tools you can use. But the dashboard can feel overwhelming when you first open it. So in this ActiveCampaign quick start tutorial, I'll be showing you exactly how to set up ActiveCampaign from scratch, including creating your first email list, adding contacts, building your first automation, and sending your first campaign, all in just a few minutes. And if you want to follow along, I've included a link in the pinned comment and description, which you can use to sign up for completely free to test out the platform. Now let's dive in. Once on ActiveCampaign.com, you're just going to tap on Start Free Trial, and from there you'll be redirected to a page just like this. You're going to simply input your email address and you'll get access to a 14-day free trial. After you're signed up, you'll be redirected to a dashboard just like this. Once on this dashboard, the first thing I want you to do is go over to the top right hand corner and you're just going to tap on Settings. After selecting Settings, you'll go over to the left hand menu option and you're going to tap on Addresses, and you're just going to tap on Add an Address, and you're going to put in your business address. The reason why you need to put in an address is in 2026 and going forward, for email compliance, you'll need to have an active business address, so you'll simply put in your address right here and you'll tap on Add Address. After you have done that, the next thing you'll need to do is select Advanced from the left hand menu option. And you're going to see right here where it says please authenticate your domain. You're just going to scroll down and you're going to tap on Resolve Issues. After selecting Resolve Issues, you're going to see a pop-up appear and you're just going to tap on Continue, and from there ActiveCampaign will automatically configure your domain settings. So you want to tap right there and it will automatically configure it. Once it has been configured, you're going to go over to the top left hand corner, and what I want you to do is tap on Contacts. After selecting Contacts, you have a few options. You can either choose to import your contact list if you already have a contact list, so you could tap on Import right here, or you could choose to manually add contacts. If you want, you can tap on Add a Contact. Another thing, by going over to the left hand menu option, you are going to tap on List, and you'll automatically see a master contact list. This will be all of the email addresses that you have collected and you have the opportunity to outreach to. If you would like to create sublists, you can do that. So let's say, for example, you want to create a newsletter or so on. You can tap on Add List in the top right hand corner. You could select monthly newsletters that you can put in the list description, and from there you can put in your website domain name right there and a reminder message. So you'll be able to subdivide it and you'll be able to add subscribers to the different lists if you want, but everybody will be saved in the master contact list. So you can leave it at master contact list for now since you're just getting started. Now, what you'll need to do, if you're like me, you don't have any email subscribers, so you don't have an email list. To get an email list, you'll need to either have a landing page, which would be a website, which you will be able to add your ActiveCampaign form on. If you don't have a website, don't worry. With ActiveCampaign, you're given the option to create a landing page. To access this option, you'll go over to the left-hand menu option, and you're just going to tap on Websites. After selecting Websites, if you already have a website, you can tap on Create a New Form and create your form. But we don't have a website, so we're going to tap on Pages, and we're going to be creating a landing page. After selecting Pages, you'll be redirected to this page, and you're just going to tap on Add a New Page right here. After selecting Add a New Page, you'll see numerous templates that you can choose from, and you can select whichever one of these templates best relate with you. So you have different options right there. I'm just going to be selecting, for example's sake, let's say I were to select this one. I'm just going to tap on Use this template. After you have selected Use this template, you'll be redirected to the editor page. So I'll just call it Test, and we'll tap on Save, and you can quickly edit it. You can remove any section you want. You can also see different blocks that you can quickly add from the right hand menu option. For the sake of time, all we'll need to do is simply add our inline form, so we'll be able to collect person's email. We'll go over to the right hand menu option and you're going to see inline form. You're just going to drag and place it. So for example, I'll add it right there, and we're just going to tap on Build a New Form. Then from there, you can give your form a name, so I'll call it Sign Up. After you have done that, you can tap on Subscribe to a List, and you're just going to tap on Master Contact List, and we'll tap on Start Building Form. After you have selected Start Building Form, you will be redirected to a new page and you will be able to quickly create your form. So for example, you can see how it looks right here. You could remove a particular section. You can edit it very easily, as you can see right here. What I would recommend you do though is tap on Style. After selecting Style, you're going to scroll down until you see the option Show Active Campaign Branding. You're just going to toggle that off. Then you will tap on Add to your page. After you have selected Add to your page, you can see that it has been added right there. Then we'll just tap on Publish Page. After you have selected Publish Page, all you'll need to do now, you can see right there, before publishing, we recommend adding your analytics tracking. So if you want, you can do that. We're going to leave it as is. We're just going to tap on Publish. After you have selected Publish, you'll be able to view your live website and you'll be able to copy the domain name. So now that you have a platform that you'll be able to collect person's email on, it is now time to create your first email. To create your email, you'll go over to the left-hand menu option and you're going to tap right where you see email. After selecting email, from here you're going to tap on Create First Campaign and you have a few options. If it is a case that you'd like to send a one-off email, you could tap on Standard. But let's say you would like to create a chain of emails. So for example, you want to have a welcome email, then after that you want to have a follow-up email until you get a particular result. You can do that by scrolling down. You can select Automated. Then we'll just tap on Next. After tapping on Next, you'll be redirected to this page and you're going to tap right where you see Add a Start Trigger. So the first trigger will be they have subscribed to the list. So we'll tap right there. And we're going to select the list, Master Contact List, and we'll tap on Add Start. After they have done that, you're going to tap on the plus, and we're going to be sending them a welcome email. So we'll select Send an Email, and you can tap on Create a New Email. After you have done that, you have different options that you can choose from. You could tap on Blank Canvas, and you could create an email from scratch, or you can tap right here where you see Designed. Then you can scroll down and you can see different templates that you can choose from. So let's say we were to select this particular template. After you have selected the template, you will be able to edit the email if you want by scrolling down. You can edit it, so you can tap on Edit Design. But for the sake of time, I'll leave it as is. After you have done that, you can put in your pre-header right here. Or if you like help creating your pre-header, you can tap right here and you can use the AI to create it, so you can see different options that you can choose from. So you can tap right there, first name, so you like to add the person that you're sending the email to. First name, you have different options, or you can tap right there. You could add in last name, full name. You have different options that you can choose from. You can also add in your subject line, and again you can tap right here and you can see different options that you can put in. So let's say for example, I were to tap right here. Let's say I were to select deals. You can see different deals option that you could choose from. Or let's say for example, after selecting contact, I could put in the job title that I would like to target. So you can put in job title, as you can see right there. Then you could also send a test email. Once you're finished, you're just going to tap on Finish right here. After you have done that, that will be your welcome email. You're going to tap on the plus once more. Once you have selected the plus, you can add in a waiting period, so you could tap on Wait. And let's say for example, you would like to wait for a specific day or so on. You can simply tap right here. Then let's say 1 day. And then after you have done that, you can tap on the plus and you'll be able to add another follow-up email. So you can tap right here and you'll be able to create another email that you can quickly send, just like that. Once you're finished doing that, so let's say I were to tap on Save, I'll just tap on Cancel right there. Once you're finished doing that, you'll tap on Active in the top right hand corner to activate your campaign. And that's basically it. So once someone subscribes to your list, they'll automatically be added to your automation. And that's basically it when it comes on to ActiveCampaign. There are other features, for example, SMS marketing and so on. If you like me to talk about that, you can let me know in the comment section. And with ActiveCampaign, while you can get started for completely free, you can see that their monthly plan begins at $15 per month if you were to go onto the annual plan, and it can go up to $149 per month. Thanks for watching. Hope you found this tutorial helpful and informative.